What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. Well, I'm sitting here at a truck stop in Arkansas. I'm going to be here for about a day and a half, resetting my hours, and I decided to make an update video and talk about what's going on with me in the stock market right now. We're also going to talk a little bit about a stock that I bought into recently that it got some good news, and I believe it's going to be really good coming up on Monday. Hit that subscribe button, hit it, smash it, bust it. Trying to grow this channel up, so hit that subscribe button, like the video, and here we go. So I guess it was Wednesday, I saw YouTube videos and stuff starting to drop about a SPAC called the ticker symbol is BFT. It's like Folitrazamine, and they are merging with a company called PaySafe. Okay, PaySafe is like, they are big in iGaming, like DraftKings, and then other types of games like Fortnite, Roblox. They are the #1 payment processor in that space. So this is not like a startup like a lot of these SPACs that have been running are. This is an established company that's been around for years. And it's that people have been saying it's one of the biggest SPACs that's happened. I mean, you know, you've got that Pershing Square thing that is actually a really, really big SPAC, but this one is like one of the biggest SPACs that has happened. Anyway, so I bought into that at $13. I caught it early. I mean, I've never gotten into one at like 11 or 10. You know what I mean? But 13 feels early. I'm in at 13.10. I got 60 shares in my Roth, and then in Webull I went ahead and I bought 9 shares to hold long term. So on Friday, after the market closed, they're on CNBC. They were asking the 3 analyst guys, what's your Friday final stock or whatever, and one of them said BFT because I like stocks that triple or something like that. And so after hours on Friday, this was after the market closed, so after hours on Friday, you know, it finished at like, I don't know, it was close to $14. And let me look here, see what it closed at. It closed at $14, and it ran up all the way to $15.50 before the market closed, you know. So man, and the volume went way up. So I'm really hoping that on Monday I'm going to get a good run out of that BFT stock. You know, I could see it doubling over next week, and it could potentially even do better than that. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't jump right into it just because I said so. Go do your own research and make your own decisions. I'm not responsible for you losing money. I'm not responsible for you winning money. All I know is that I've got 60 shares of it at $13.10 and another 9 at $13.20 on my Webull account, and I'm looking for a run up this week. So we'll see what happens. That's ticker symbol BFT, and they are merging with PaySafe. Seems like a pretty hot one. You might want to try to catch a dip or something. Anyway, so let's talk about the bet. You know, things have changed, all right? So I had 100 shares of Norwegian Cruise Lines, 100 shares of Carnival Cruise Lines, and 50 shares of Cinemark. So now I talked about how Cinemark had started dropping, and I got out of it and bought back in lower. Okay, I lost about $100 on that whole all those shenanigans, and now it's back up to, it closed at $16.25, and that puts me up $98. So I'm even on Cinemark now, and I'm looking for more of a run up. All right, now on the cruise lines, all right, look, I changed my plan. All right, so the stock wasn't acting right. All right, something happened. There was a news story or something that started them coming down, and I sold them while I was still in the green. All right, I was up at some points between the two. I was up like $900, but when I ended up selling them, I was up about a little over $500. So I'm happy with the $500 profit. All right. Now I waited for them and see how they were going to act, and I ended up buying back into Norwegian. but it went down some more. So I'm down about $150 in that. So overall, I'm up about $350. I did not buy back into Carnival because, you know, the truth is that I feel differently about the recovery than what I did previously. This tiny hands, big blunderpuss ass president that we have has completely botched the vaccine. Okay, he botched it. When he did the negotiations, or when the negotiations were done for doses of the vaccine, he only got 100 million doses. We got 500 million people in this country, and it takes 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine. So he got enough vaccine for 50 million people in a country with 500 million. And they offered him more. They tried to get him to take more. They were like, you sure you don't want more than that? You know, we got some more. We can get you up to however many. And he's like, no, we're good. How stupid can you be, man? So now I feel like the media is going to start just blasting him over how he's botched it. And I think that it's going to slow the recovery down. So I just don't feel as confident that all the news is going to be good going forward. And so I decreased the amount, you know, the percentage of my total account that I've put into this bet. I still have 50 shares of Cinemark, and I have 100 shares of Norwegian. So let's look. I've got it all pulled up here on my tablet. I'd show it to you, but it don't work right, and it's also my camera doesn't mirror, so it's backwards. Anyway, so in the Cinemark, I have 50 shares. My cost basis is $714.50, and it is worth $812. I'm up $98, or 13.72%. In the Norwegian position, I have 100 shares at a cost basis of $2,810. So that's 100 shares at $28.10, and it's currently down $159, or 5.6%. It's going to turn around, and it's going to come back. Even if I have to leave it in there for a year, it'll double eventually. But I'm hoping that it happens a lot faster than that. So Pfizer, you know, they had the meeting on Friday and gave recommendation to approve it, and then it has been approved over this weekend. So the vaccine is approved. The vaccine is ready for emergency distribution. They could start vaccinating people as early as Monday. All right. So news stories are going to be dropping. You know, question is it going to be enough? And are the news stories going to be slanted because we're not going to have nearly enough doses because of this dumbass president? So hopefully the news will still push it up. It's just not going to be as fantastic a news as what I had hoped. And so it dropped my confidence level a little bit. And then plus I felt like I didn't really have enough money to play with while I'm waiting on all that. You know what I mean? I ended up putting another $300 in the account, and which I will be adding quite a bit more to the account. You know, I'm going to continuously add, but we're getting close to the holidays, and I've got a lot of money I've got to spend on home time, so I haven't been pumping money in there like I have been the last 5 months. So anyway, I put another $300 in there. Where are we at on the account? I have put $4,300 into the account, okay? And now 300 of that, bear in mind, I just put in there like Thursday. All right, so, and the account balance is $7,107. I did the math. If you subtract the $300 that I just put in there, and then subtract that, it puts us at $6,802.07, which is over 70%. So the account is up over 70%, even with being down on Norwegian by $150. So still up fat, guys. The account is still up fat. And I will keep you guys posted. So what all positions do I have? I have BFT, okay, the one I was talking about that I'm hoping for a run up on. Currently, I'm up $53 on that one on 60 shares at $13.10 a share. And then I've got 9 in the Webull account. Then I've got 50 shares of Cinemark. I bought 3 shares of Enphase, ticker symbol ENPH, which is a stock that I've been wanting to get into for a long time. It's been on my watch list for quite some time, and it will be a long-term hold for me. They make the inverters that solar panels use to transfer DC to AC so they can be used in a home. And their system is, I'm not going to go in depth about it. You can do your own research on it. But I've been watching this stock for months, and it's just up and up and up and up and up and up and up. You know, it's a slower climber. You know, we're not going to get these big old 50% pops. But, man, it's just up and up and up and up and up and up. I mean, up, and then, you know, it corrects a little bit and goes up, and corrects a little bit and goes up as it goes. But over the longer term, I mean, you know, I started watching it at like $90 some, and it's like 130, almost 140 at close. So it's a runner, and I'm big on the solar stuff, you know, because that industry is going to just explode over the next 20 years. I mean, you know, that's a really good place to put your money long term. Is in like solar, if you catch the right solar ETFs, or you can, you know, I'll make a video on it at some point. I've done extensive research into where are the good places to put your money into solar, and you know, I've got definite opinions on that. So then we've got the 100 shares of Norwegian. Then NEO is on a big dip after an offering, okay, and I've made a little bit of money in NEO before, just on a big run, a quick in and out, but it's down pretty significantly right now. So I went ahead and picked up 10 shares at 41.80, and we'll see what happens with that. I ended up just a little bit, you know, like $1.60 or something. I bought it close towards the end of trading day, and yeah, I may add to the position a little bit. If it comes down, I may get another 10 shares, and then I've got 1 share of Tesla. Tesla's on a dip too after an offering, and I didn't have the funds available to catch it while it was down to like 590 there for a minute, but I got 1 share at 602, and I think I'm going to make a little money off of that this week, probably, or in the next couple of weeks. We'll see what it does. I'll sell it when it gets up. I've already made, you know, I made about 300 on the last trade I did with Tesla, which was just a few weeks ago. A couple weeks ago, and then I made 150 or so a while back too on a share, and then actually I made some money right before the split too. I had like 2/5 of a share, and I sold for a little bit of profit. That's where the account is right now. So I'm up, still got some money in the bet, not quite as much, and we'll see what happens. Again, hit the subscribe button, like the video. Thanks for watching.